In this video, I talk about something that I mentioned in my last video, so go there now so you won't be as confused. Roll the intro. Going out and doing what you want to do. This is probably one of those things that's completely overlooked by a lot of people, and when it's not overlooked, generally you get the statement from someone who you're talking to, which is, just do it. And although you can't fault them for giving this advice, because it makes sense, sometimes just doing it isn't really feasible. Doing something that you want to do well on requires a lot more than just going out and just haphazardly trying to accomplish something. And in a lot of cases, like my case, I have a hard time even getting started with the things that I might have in my head. And here's where the last video comes in. It's all about your support group, the people that you know. The people who are with you every step of the way, inspiring you to do something. Because although you might have a drive to do something, every person in their head always wants to be accepted or liked by a group of people. So going out and doing something just for yourself might feel good, but it's not the best motivation for a lot of people. As a solution, some people can surround themselves with friends. Maybe they already have a group that can support them. Some people have a fan base like me. And I'll be completely honest, every comment you leave down below, every view, every time you watch me talk, it inspires me to make another video. Let me tell you, if I hadn't have gotten the large positive response on the last video that I had gotten, I probably wouldn't have made this video. Another thing that might come up in this situation is negative support. Someone either dogging you or putting you down, which inspires you to do something big. Although the end payout feels very good in these situations, a lot of times if it doesn't end up working, you feel worse about yourself. And a downward spiral of self-doubt and excuses of what you tried to do isn't good. If you're going to put hours or days into a project that a lot of people are going to see, you generally want it to be good. And if you're stressing too much over it, it's not going to get done. And it's not going to be good. So surround yourself with the people who care. I know this sounds redundant, and I mentioned it in my last video, but it's really important. And they don't even have to be in person. The internet is an amazing place. It's connected me to your screen right now. And we're probably miles, kilometers, whatever unit of measurement you use, away from each other. And your group, your friend base, doesn't have to necessarily be people you know in person. Heck, for most of you watching now, you don't know me in person. And is that stopping you from me trying to inspire you to get that project done? No. Every little bit helps, whether you think of it or not. You might consider yourself just another cog in the machine, a small ant of the colony, a planet in the cosmos of existence. But that doesn't mean you're not as important as any of the other planets, so to speak. Because without each one of those individual parts, the whole could not stand. So, if you're stuck on something, reach out, because a lot of times people can't read your mind. In fact, that's all the time. And it's not really easy to be able to tell what you're going through if you're sitting in your room moping about, not really talking to anyone. Anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about today. This has been YTB, and I leave you with today's food for thought.